You don't do it like this. Ice on the wrist, mom, pass me the Chris. You don't whip it like this. Wide body 6 with bricks in the whip. You don't do it like this. Ice on the wrist, mom, pass me the Chris. You don't whip it like this. Wide body 6 with bricks in the whip.
It's Sheababytv, been a minute.
There we go. How's everything, man? Good morning, y'all, man. What's poppin', man? Lot going on, man. I'm up early, coffee. Y'all know the same routine every single morning, man. I just want to thank y'all for rocking with me, though, man. It's been a long journey, but we get into the money, man. We definitely get into it. That's a fact. Started with a dream, now it's turning into this paper. Started with a dream, now it's turning into this paper. Only niggas with talent can turn it into paper. Niggas with dreams, you know what I mean? Those are niggas just dreaming. But niggas with talent turn this shit into money. That's a fact. John Smith, what's really good? If you a real nice player, then that's P. Diddy. Shout out John Smith. What's goody? You in the building early in the morning, man. Yeah, we got a good show this morning, man. That's a fact, John. We gonna get to it, man. Let's get out them invites. Let's like and subscribe. And let's get to it this morning, man. We gonna get right to this smoke. Right to this smoke. Shout out to John Smith for pulling up early. Hope your ass had your breakfast too, man. That's a fact. Oh yeah, John, we gonna pretty soon we gonna have the phone number up so everybody could call in too. So y'all could curse me out early in the morning, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna allow y'all to curse me out early in the morning, man. That's the only time I'm allow that shit. That's a fact. But man, I'm happy we got up this morning. You know, that's a blessing. That's what people don't understand. When you wake up in the morning, it's a blessing. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? You got to thank God for just allowing you to open your eyes, man. Some niggas don't even wake up in the morning, man, which is crazy. Ooh, that's my shit right there. Oi, like, oi, that's that fire right there. That's a fact. Yeah, so we definitely got to thank God for waking us up in the morning and, you know, allowing y'all to come rock out with Sheababytv, man. That's a fact. All right, though, we got a good show this morning. We're going to jump right into it. I think we're going to go with LeBron James first. I want to talk about LeBron James first, man. LeBron, I ain't going to hold y'all. I was worried about that game last night with the LeBron in New Orleans, especially when New Orleans went up early. But then, you know, that GOAT kicked in. That GOAT talk kicked in. You know what I mean? That LeBron James GOAT talk kicked in. I ain't gonna lie, I had LeBron's down last night for a triple-double. I was really mad. He had 25 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds. It always does this to us, man, with these gambling sites. They already know that niggas is picking LeBron James triple-doubles and all of this stuff last night. It's the playoffs. LeBron came to play. He played a lot of minutes, man. You know what I mean? Anthony Davis, he needs to step his game up if they're going to win this chip. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Anthony Davis needs to step his game up if they're going to win this chip. You know what I mean? Because he looked doo-doo last night, like always. He looked doo-doo last night like always, man. You know what I mean? And I really mean this. If they're going to go to the next level, they're going to have to, you know what I mean, get all types of points and rebounds from this dude, man. But it seems like Anthony Davis is the same dude, man. I'm scared he might get hurt. You know, I don't see nothing. Shout out to Puff Big and shout out to Onyx Game too. What's popping? That's a fact. So I'm a little concerned about Anthony Davis. I'm a little concerned about Anthony Davis. And you know what? If you're a Laker fan, you should be concerned. You should be concerned. Because I'm going to tell you, when it comes down to the playoffs, you need everybody to contribute. Everybody has to contribute. And that's where, you know, I don't know if Anthony Davis and that Laker team is going to be ready to do that. We saw Curry and them last night. They went to sleep last night. It's over for the Warriors run. They got to break that team up. It's over for that team. My brother told me last night, they getting old. You know, Draymond Green is not the same. That's a nasty work Warriors team. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. That's a nasty work Warriors team. They're gonna have to break that up. You know what I mean? Then they went and got Gary Payton Jr. like he was nice. Like he was nice. You know what I mean? He got some bounce with him, but he ain't gonna help you win no rings. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, man. He ain't gonna help you win no rings. I mean, I'm not sure. I think he got a ring. I'm not sure. But if he did get a ring, it wasn't because of him. He got a ring because he's on the Warriors. You know what I mean? He was a role player on the Warriors. But now when it's coming down to the nitty gritty where they're going to need niggas, you know what I mean? Where they're going to need niggas, this is where his real talent comes in. Kuminga, my man from New York. I think he's from the Bronx or from Harlem. I like him. But he don't got no playoff game. He don't have a playoff basketball game. So that was my bad last night picking these Warriors thinking that they was going to advance to the next round. They not ready yet. And that's just bottom line. You know what I mean? Lost my paper last night fucking with Curry and them dudes, man. And that's a big fact, man. I'm not feeling them dudes, man. The Warriors run is over. Klay Thompson, 0 for 11. He's the worst out there. It's over for Klay Thompson. It's simple. It's safe to say Klay Thompson's ready for the D League now. You know what I mean? His run is over. 0 for 11 in the playoffs, and your contract is up. Woo! That's nasty. That's nasty. Going 0 for 11 and your contract is up. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's definitely nasty work. That's definitely nasty work, man. They're going to have no choice but to get rid of Klay Thompson, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pieces out there that people might want for him. But I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm concerned about. Do you put Klay Thompson on a team like the Clippers where he can sit in the corner and just spot up and shoot threes? Shout out to Yeezy Lover. What's good? Do you put him in the corner and let him spot up for threes? Let me know. Is this the best way to move with Klay Thompson? Does he got to get on a team where, you know, they got a guy handling the ball more than, you know, trying to come off screens, spot up shooters and all of that? Will he look good if he's sitting in the corner? Can he hit a three sitting there standing? Can he set it? Can he hit a set shot anymore? That's the question. I know my man LeBron James done proved that it don't matter how old you are if you get busy. It don't matter how old you are if you get busy. LeBron James gets busy. And that's his bottom line. LeBron James gets busy. And that's just the bottom line. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. Bronny gets busy. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to shit like that, you know, I got to run with the Lakers. LeBron showed me a lot last night. LeBron showed me a lot. He showed me straight up that if you're a veteran in the playoffs, you could get that dub. If you're a veteran in the playoffs, you could get that dub. And that's a fact. And that's what LeBron is going to do, man. You know, I think he's got to play against this next round. I'm not sure who they playing, but I like the Lakers if Anthony Davis could come to play. I like the Lakers if Anthony Davis could come to play. But like I said, that's the question. Can Anthony Davis come to play? You know what I mean? Because they're going to need him, man. They're going to need him down the stretch. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this. Let people on Instagram know that we rocking right now. Because like I told y'all before, I don't know what's wrong with the app, but I like to have the pictures up and everything like that. So once I have the pictures up and everything like that, you know what I mean? Hold on. What just happened here? Okay. I like to have the pictures and everything up. So, you know, that's just to let y'all know who we talking about. You know what I mean? But it kind of blocks people from knowing that the live is going. But it's all right. We're going to keep rocking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, yeah, OBS was acting a little crazy right there, but we still rocking. We still rocking. Yeah. So if you're a gambler, rock with those Lakers, man. Rock with those Lakers. Those Lakers, my brother told me, he said, Shay, them Lakers look hungry this year. I thought he sounded like a goofy. I thought Tone sounded like a goofy when he mentioned them Lakers. I thought the Lakers was old, washed up. I didn't like them role players. I didn't think that this was set for the Lakers. I'm not going to front. But, yo, I'm going to tell you, LeBron looking like he going for that ring, man. LeBron's trying to catch Jordan. That's the thing. Long as LeBron is healthy and his legs is working like they are, he going to be in the run because he trying to catch Jordan. That nigga looked hungry last night, man. Jordan looked hungry LeBron looked hungry last night. He was looking like Jordan. He was looking like Jordan hungry for that ring. I ain't going to hold you. LeBron looked good last night, B. That's a fact. LeBron looked extra good last night. You know what I mean? So y'all can catch LeBron. Put him down on them FanDuel numbers, man. Put LeBron down on them FanDuel numbers. If you want to get to the bag. That's just bottom line. If you want to get to the bag, put LeBron James down. That's a fact. Now, if you was a goofy like me last night, you went for them Warriors. If you was a goofy like me last night, you went for them Warriors, man. That was a bad move on my end. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought Curry would be the old playoff Curry. You know what I mean?
You said it.
Well, oh, Tone said I said it. Oh, there it is. Once you mention that word, oh, it's over, Tone.
Yesterday's hits don't get on today's charts.
Tone said yesterday's hits don't get on today's charts. I agree with Tone. That's a fact. So, Tone, who you liking for the NBA playoffs?
Knicks and the Lakers.
Tone said he liked the Knicks and the Lakers. Tone said he's liking the Knicks and the Lakers.
Especially if the Lakers got to go against Denver first round.
He said especially if the Lakers got to go against Denver the first round. Huh. I mean, the Lakers might be able to beat Denver, Tone. I ain't going to hold you.
Catch LeBron with those legs is young.
Catch LeBron, right? That's what I'm saying. LeBron looked hungry, man. LeBron proved that to me, man. Oh, yeah, later on in the show, too, we're going to get into this Joe Buttons. He was talking about that Drake and Kendrick Lamar and Future and that Rick Ross battle. He had a lot to say. We're going to definitely jump into that. We got a lot of that smoke definitely coming. Yeah, man, shout out to everybody, too, that's been rocking out. Hit those like buttons. Subscribe, definitely. And, yeah, man, we're going to definitely get into that Joe Buttons shit. I hope y'all put that LeBron James on your ticket. That's a fact. Because LeBron is going to get you that paper. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Tone, I was telling them earlier that.
And the white boy on the Lakers.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot his name. He looked good yesterday. Anthony Davis looked like a girl, though. He looked like he got to step it up. So he had about 20, 18, but that's not enough in the playoffs. It's not. They're going to need more from AD. That's a fact. We're going to need more AD. We're going to need some more of that smoke, AD. That's a fact. Oh, I see y'all hitting them like buttons too, man. That's love. I can see y'all hitting them like buttons.
I always say if LeBron's hairline is fresh and Anthony Davis' eyebrows is touching, they can't be beat.
Tone said if LeBron James' hairline is right and the eyebrows of Anthony Davis is touching, then they got a shot. They got a shot, Tone?
Just look at Anthony Davis. If the eyebrows ain't touching, it's gonna be
That's a fact. Yeah, that's nasty work. I agree with Tone, man. Shout out to everybody too pulling up. Mark Cap, what's goody? Mark Cap, what's goody? Yeah, so yeah, if you plan on getting money this year, that would be the way to go. Oh yeah, so I was laughing the other day too because a dude, I hope this dude watches this. I hope he watches this. But damn, the Cali Heights is hitting this morning, Tom. But Tom, one of these dudes in the chat, right? Let me show you. Let me pull it up for you. He said in one of the reels that I put up in, I said, Rick Ross is ready for this smoke. He has a mansion at the crib. Right?
2 mansions.
But listen to what I said. He has a mansion at the crib. Right? So a nigga in the comments said, yo, bro, I just want to let you know I like and subscribe. But the reason I did it is because who has a mansion at the crib? I love YouTube. That's what I said. I got to say, I take YouTube over Instagram any day. Any day. Too many groupies on Instagram. Too many. Instagram is nasty work. I'm not going to lie. Even though we get love on Instagram, it's just not like you have to post like someone died for them to jump in the comments. You know what I'm saying, Tom? YouTube, they ready to comment at any time. And when you run a platform, that's what you're looking for. You want the people to be involved. Correct or not, Tom? That's a fact. So that's why I say that. Nothing against Instagram, because Instagram they can finish you, right, Tom? They can shut your page down and say, okay, now let me see where you get money on straight YouTube. Even though YouTube pays you and Instagram does it, so it really doesn't matter. But still, Instagram, you kind of needed to be in the business.
But you want to know the power of Instagram?
What's the power of Instagram?
Even the money's in YouTube, but you know the power of Instagram?
What is that?
G-Dep went to jail for murder, served his time. No one said nothing about him coming home. Nothing. He did 3 interviews, said something stupid in all 3.
And
now he's viral.
Now they memed him out, right?
He's lit now. He's back on.
Yeah, that's nasty work though, Tom. Don't you agree? Like he had to do something nasty like that to get some love. G-Dep is my dude though. Shout out to G-Dep, man. You know what I mean? I think I got the proof right here. Is it up here? Where's that picture with G-Dep?
On your gram.
It's on the gram, right? Yeah, Depp is my man, man. Depp is my dude. Oh, yeah, let me pull it up for them. Shout out to Padron, definitely, man. Let me pull that up for y'all. That's why I said we're gonna get into that G-Depp. Oh, yeah, go look on the page, too. If you look on the page, I show y'all, I have a little segment. Let's get some views, too, on what happened with G-Depp leading up to go to the actual jail and stuff like that. But G-Depp is definitely family, man.
2 or 3 months turned himself in.
Word, he was here maybe 3 or 4 months before he turned himself in, man. Look, man, G-Depp family, man. G-Depp family, man.
That's right, he came to the video shoot.
G-Depp family, man.
Damn, that's right.
Yeah, man, we gotta get Depp on the platty, man. Look at the young Sheababytv, man. Look at the young Sheababytv, man. That's a fact. John Smith pulled up too. Shout out to John Smith. Yeah, man. So like I said, we're going to have to sit down eventually and sit down and talk with my man Depp, man. 100%. Damn, my phone looking dirty on there. I did a new case. Yeah, but they say the niggas that got nasty phones and nasty cases, they do a lot of business in it. That's all. My phones were going off all day long. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, I have to curve a lot of niggas because they not talking no money. That's it. That's the new Sheababytv. You hit that. I changed my voicemail and everything. No paper. Talk to the voicemail. Facts. Yeah, man, because we got to get things moving, man. We ain't got no time for, part-time artists and part-time part-time people in the music business. We need real deals, man. You know what I mean? The only way I'll come out if it makes sense. Makes sense. That's a fact. But yeah, let's get into this Joe Budden smoke though, because
Joe Budden breaks down Drake's diss to Kendrick. Joe
Let's
Budden
get
dropped
it.
an emergency episode of his podcast on Patreon where he broke down every line of the Drake diss record towards Kendrick Lamar. So let's get right into it. Immediately, Joe says that he kind of didn't want Ish and Melissa Ford on the show. He said this joking, but he eventually comes on to say that, you know, he did want Ish on the show because if he didn't have him on the show, then that would be a sign that he lost the
Shout out
argument.
to Ish.
It's all in good fun. Then Joe accuses
Remember
Ish
Ish
of
used to come
being
to
a
Big Daddy
Drake
all the time?
stan. Immediately, Joe starts off the pod
Ish
with
is
playing
that-
Pusha
that with
T's
Joe
Exodus. Now, I gotta say,
drama.
that is a great song.
He from
Story
Jersey.
of Adidan, I don't like that one as much. But then they start talking about rappers who are greatest at making beef records. There's a conversation about LL Cool J, but
nasty.
Joe says, we're here to talk about Drake, Kendrick, and all the drama that's going on. And funny enough, Joe starts to play Story of Adidan. Joe then says something crazy when he says 40 has been hiding ever since Pusha T dissed him on Adidan. Now, it's interesting to me because I feel like Joe was going in on Drake a little bit this episode, but we'll get into that later. Joe then starts saying that he thought Drake's initial diss was AI like a lot of folks. They get into the construction of the record and how it was leaked and how it might have
Joe
seemed
said
like
nigga
AI.
diss record was AI.
But then Ice gets into this theory that Drake might have leaked that version of the record, the initial leak, so he could find out who the mole was. Oh my God, Palace intrigue in hip hop. Joe then says that Drake's song isn't a nuke and Drake is playing a marketing game by sending the song to all the media people to get the word out. Joe then says that there was a perception that Drake didn't want Joe to get the record, so he dropped it after the Joe Budden podcast drops its Saturday episode. Now, we have to unpack this. I think Joe is right, and my guess is, in his heart of hearts, he knows that Drake does not want Joe to be able to get this record or break it down. Let's zoom out and look at everything. Academics gets the record, so that's obvious. Drake and Academics are in cahoots. Then Maul and Rory are on their pod talking about the record.
Crazy.
Joe has no idea about the
Frank
record.
Johnson
right?
was
He
goody.
doesn't know the lyrics like Rory and Maul. He doesn't know what's going on. He's hearing about it from other parties, or it seems like Academics, Rory, and Maul are hearing it directly from the source, Drake. So Drake is using this war that he's fighting against Kendrick to spurn Joe Budden. And Joe Budden is using his platform to shoot at Drake. And let's get back into the breakdown of the pod before we get into that. In general, the pod thinks this diss record that Drake dropped is just trying to get Kendrick out his hole, with Joe saying that this Drake diss is a nice light punch. They start breaking down the diss, and Joe immediately highlights how Drake took it easy on Future and says Drake likely wants to piece it up with Future. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think it's just Future. Like, how do you really go back and forth with somebody who can't rap? But we will see. Maybe Joe is right. Joe then says that Drake this weekend way more harshly, and
why is he in his face like that?
Size 7 shoe diss that Drake lobbied at Kendrick. Basically, I guess they're trying to say it kind of sounded corny. They critique other lyrics of the diss song, and then Joe and the cast say that Drake might be hinting that Weeknd is enjoying a little man-on-man action, if you get what I'm saying. And
that's
Drake
crazy.
said that guys were treating other guys like they treat women. Very interesting. I don't know if that was what Drake
all these
is
niggas
doing,
is this
but
way?
maybe he was.
Huh?
Then the pod
Why?
says
What's wrong
Drake
with them? Why the
needs to
industry
be
do these
prepared
things?
for whatever comes after he mentions Kendrick's wife. And they basically are saying this because Drake has a propensity to mention other people's wives. Last time that backfired because it gave Pusha T license to go nuclear, and we will see how that plays out. Did Drake make a mistake? After that, Joe says that Drake moves entirely too wonky with women to be dissing rappers who are married and in committed relationships. Yeah, that's it. You know, maybe that's a good point. You know, Drake doesn't understand what it is to be in a faithful, committed relationship with the love of his life. So he needs to stop commenting on that. I guess he's talking about Pusha when he mentioned his wife. Kendrick, now that he mentioned his wife. And also Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Joe then says it's wild that Drake has so many women in common with other rappers and NBA players. Now, I don't know what this means by Joe. For the most part,
we're going to talk
I would
about
guess
that.
all of you guys are sleeping with each other's women. And this is just weird, but we'll get into that later. Flip and Ish then argue about Drake sleeping with everyone's girl, with Ish saying that, hey, all these women are choosing to sleep with Drake, and that's not really on Drake. But Flip says, why is Drake always trying to move around with other women? This whole episode felt like Surviving Drake. Basically, the Joe Budden podcast, especially Joe, were trying to cape for the men that are getting their woman stolen by Drake. It was kind of interesting. Imani then shoots
crazy.
some bail to Drake.
That's the shit you was talking
and
about,
says
Joe.
that, there's a lot of people hating Drake right now, but there's a lot of people that hate Joe. There's a lot of people that love Joe. Right now, we're just seeing all of these factions shoot at Drake for whatever reasons they have issues with Drake. Joe then says that Drake's diss might reveal that timestamp Drake is dead. He's talking about the Calabasas record, the Dallas record, those timestamp records that were obviously the highest peak of Drake's lyrical penmanship. Joe is saying that Drake is dead. If he really believes it, I don't know, but I largely think that he was underwhelmed by the Drake diss. Then the convo pivots to how Kendrick should respond. And they say Kendrick needs to respond swiftly and that Kendrick has a week. Joe then makes a good point that Kendrick doesn't know how to jab, so it is likely that Kendrick's next song will be the big joker, the one where he swings for the fences, his story of Adidan. Now, there's a lot to talk about for the rest of the pod, but just know that it was mostly about Rick Ross's response to Drake, and there even is a hint of, Drake might be doing something beyond sleeping with everybody's girl. I largely am trying to do the science on what's going on, and why do you think there is some allusion to Drake doing something so evil, so bad to other artists? Could it be that, this is my theory, could it be that he has some sort of deal with Lucian Grange or something like that? Like, everybody keeps mentioning Lucian Grange and how Drake is at the top of the music industry. Is he in bed with label execs and directly profiting?
Okay, so I'm not sure if it looped again. It might have. I'm not sure, but I am telling you, this guy, this blogger dude seems like he's talking all facts. You know what I mean? So Joe Buttons, he knows these dudes, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. And I agree with Joe Buttons, man. Drake problem in the game is with these females, with these rappers. They mad at Drake. Because, Joe, you said Drake problem is he's straight sleeping with all these niggas' women. And what, he's disrespectfully doing things, too. Like, I see him renting out the whole baseball field.
A basketball nigga off.
A basketball nigga off. He rented the whole Dodger Stadium just to have dinner with her in the dugout.
A lot of the old school rappers, the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
They like the black ball.
Yeah.
Drake's out the blue ball.
Yeah. So said the old school rappers like the black ball. Drake is blue balling. That's crazy. Yeah, Drake, you nasty work, you, man. Sleeping with people, women, man, just for the sales. Drake is nasty. He's disgusting.
This is what he said with made a left, made a right.
Yeah,
creep
back.
He's giving directions to Kanye West house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, where does Drake go from here? Who knows? He keeps making records. He keeps sleeping with people's women. He just keeps climbing up the charts. I don't know. Drake, Michael Jackson of this shit, Elvis of this shit, you might have to give it to him, man.
I got a question about
Drake is like Jay-Z, Mace, Jadakiss, fucking Lil Wayne, All these niggas mixed in one, right, Toe?
Let me ask you.
And he got a little bit of Chris Brown in him because the nigga can sing and make an R&B song. So I ain't gonna hold you. We might have to say, go ahead, say it again. Say it again. Who the GOAT? Right, Toe? I ain't gonna lie.
Let me ask you a question about Drake.
Because he definitely stamped it with the whole sleeping with niggas women.
You seen the movie John Wick?
Yeah.
That was one good nigga against a lot of bad niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then you seen the movie Avengers with Thanos?
Mm-hmm.
That was one powerful bad nigga against a whole bunch of good niggas.
That's a fact.
Is Drake a one good nigga or is he one bad nigga?
Drake is just running the game and saying he don't give two SHITs. That's it. He's getting to the bag. All right, y'all, we done this morning. We're going to go rock up. Go lock in. I'm sorry. Go hit these reels up. Go break down everything we did this morning. Throw it on the gram. Let niggas know we up on the gram. And let's get today popping, man. All right, y'all. So I'll see y'all later on. I said it yesterday, but today I'm going to jump on the live. I promise y'all. Matter of fact, I might go live right now to talk a little nonsense with y'all since we up. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll up and go live. I'm going to see y'all in about 5 minutes.